Veterans in southeastern New Mexico may soon have an option of being buried somewhere other than the National Cemetery in Santa Fe. It's thanks to a dream and a very generous donation. News 13's Selena Westervelt is live in Roswell with that story.
Kim, many families say it's difficult and nearly impossible to travel all the way to the state capitol to visit their relatives' grave sites. But a Roswell Vietnam veteran has a plan to give our nation's heroes a burial closer to home. Veteran Bert Eldridge has just one wish.
To have a place at home. I want to be buried at home. I don't want to be buried in Santa Fe.
And that wish is about to come true. This 22-acre vacant lot next to Roswell's main cemetery has been donated to the city scot-free. Ray Willis, president of Hanson Operating Oil Company, says donating the land is his way of serving our country and honoring the company's founder, General Douglas McBride. He was a World War II vet.
It's all for the veterans, and when a young man is off in war, loses his life, I think it's bad that his family has to raise money to buy a cemetery plot at South Springs to bury him. So, to me, this is a good way to do it.
And that's just what we want. We want a place where our veterans can be buried at home with dignity and a nice military cemetery for the veteran and his wife, and at no cost to him.
He says the city will pick up the tab for maintenance. The plots won't cost a dime because the land is donated, and Eldridge is working with businesses for donations to pay for headstones and other items. He says above all, convenience is key.
People can't afford to drive all the way to Santa Fe anymore. It's so far to go. Elderly people, you know, it's just too hard on them to travel 300 miles to go visit graves on birthdays and Memorial Day.
The final plans are expected to be approved by the City Council in July, and then Eldridge hopes to get national recognition soon after.
As soon as they give me that paperwork on it, we will have crews out here moving dirt, building fences, and getting a sprinkler system in, and as soon as possible. We would love to have it in last week. We had to bury one of our servicemen that was killed overseas, and I just don't want to have to bury another one somewhere else.
Now, Congress must approve any new national cemeteries. The proposed cemetery here in Roswell could help with the tight space of the National Cemetery in Santa Fe. It's expected to run out of burial space in the next decade. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Selena. Now, Fort Baird is the only other national cemetery in New Mexico.